Hello darlings, how are you? I hope that you are well. Welcome to the Curious Mind of Raquel. I am your favorite mermaid mystic. So today's video, I want to plunge right in because I'm very excited about this. And it might be a little bit of a sort of a continuation of the video that I put out a couple of days ago. And it's all about, I wanted to give you some specific symptoms, or signs that your beliefs, how I talk all the time about your beliefs and imprinting new beliefs into your subconscious mind, right? I want to give some symptoms that your subconscious mind is being imprinted. So I'm going to go through the various things that I've been testing and I've been utilizing for the last 5 years as I have imprinted new beliefs into my subconscious mind. So when you hear about these particular things, I want you to recognize that these are absolutely normal and you know that they are penetrating your subconscious mind, okay? So one of them, so let's plunge right in, okay? Now, when I first began doing this, you see that bunny? Did you see that bunny fluff? You didn't know, Chappie is sitting right next to me, my little bunny. He's the only one that is surviving of the Christmas bunnies, right? Sir Oliver Twisty Topsy has passed, and Sir Buckaroo passed, and last year, and then I'm really concerned about Chappie because he's going to have to go to the vet today because I think he has some heart issues. But anyway, so if I seem a little like off kilter a bit, that's probably why, because I just realized this morning that he was having some issues, some health issues, and yeah, so I'm a bit concerned about poor little bub. And but anyway, so let me get on with the video. But I just wanted you to send out good vibes for Chappie, well wishes, if you don't mind. I would appreciate it, thank you. But anyway, so let's get on to it. Okay, so when I first started with these beliefs on, at night through my little earbuds, my little nightcap, I wasn't quite sure if the affirmations were literally going to work, which would make perfect sense. So here's a few of the things that are going to happen to you that is an indication that it's actually working, okay? So number one, what you're going to do is you will start to fall asleep. You will want to go to sleep at a particular time, just like animals do. Like my chickens, they go to bed right around the sun goes down, and they begin to roost like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And that depends too also on the time change and all. But when it gets night time, they all want to go and perch. And just like with anything, we are, driven by the circadian rhythm of the universe. So you will want to probably start going to sleep at like 10 o'clock at night. That's around the time you'd want to. And then you'll start to wake up at, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Another thing that you're going to notice is you're going to become extremely thirsty. You will want to drink loads of water, and you will also want to begin eating very healthy, clean foods. Also, you will literally start to lose even more weight because you're going to realize that you won't want as much food as you normally would want. Another thing that happens is you start to recognize in your 3D that things are changing because people begin to not show up how they used to. So you're going to recognize it as, oh my God, like I'm not seeing this person like I normally used to see them. Or somebody that would normally have triggered you in the past, touching on your wounds, they will not touch on your wounds like they used to. You will see things in a different light. A perspective will become more clear to you. And those new beliefs will become imprinted. And you will recognize like, oh, I remember when I used to get really, really jealous of my mate when this particular thing would happen. And now it's like, it never even occurs to you. Like the belief is gone. Think about if you were to scratch a record, okay? And you listen to that record your whole life and you hear it a certain way, right? It has a certain lyrics on it when you listen into the record. But what happens if you were to take a piece of steel and you scratch the record and then it was changed? Because every time that you listen to it now, you're going to miss certain words or certain lyrics because it's damaged. So what happens is you're redirecting and you're reprogramming your mind. So those old things, those old beliefs no longer affect you the way that they did before. And it depends on the resistance upon which beliefs are imprinting quicker than other ones. Because you might have a throat chakra issue and not a root or sacral chakra issue. So depending on where you are struggling in your life, where you have more resistance to, okay, but is going to determine which beliefs imprint quicker than the beliefs that don't imprint quicker. Now, one of the beliefs that I think I did it maybe one night, and I would swear that it changed overnight. It literally changed overnight, but I didn't have loads of resistance, which was me wearing my old-fashioned clothes. It was like 5 years ago when I decided that, like, no, I'm only going to wear historic clothing that I sew and make, and I'm just going, that's how I'm going to be, like your modern day, you know, not your modern day, but like, yeah, I guess your modern day Tasha Tudor, you know, and and Beatrix Potter rolled into one. But that was not a big difficulty. That belief impressed rather quickly. So if you do not have really, really strong resistance to some beliefs that you are imprinting in your mind, you're not going to struggle. Now, the things that you will struggle with are going to be if you have these blocked chakras. So for example, if you, like I said, if you have, you know, your root chakra does have loads to do with like abandonment. It has loads to do with money and abundance and all of that. So the best way that I could help you also is helping to create new beliefs for you, because I have a whole program to where I can really get to your what chakra. I mean, understandably, you can do this as well, but I could help you if you wanted me to. Entire, like the whole build up and the whole obtaining of your sea legs to find what chakras are blocked in your life. And then we go to work on healing those particular chakras and those particular beliefs, because everyone's so different. We're all made up so differently. You know, you might not, like I talked about on the video before, you might not struggle with relationships, but you struggle immensely with money. Or you might struggle with, you know, manifesting or rewiring your brain to manifest your SP or your twin flame or your soulmate or whatnot. Struggle with money. It just varies. Okay, darlings, so several of the things that are going to happen when you're rewiring your subconscious mind is that you're going to recognize that you are in a new timeline. Now, it won't always feel that way, but when you are looking at things in your life, I saw things differently. Like I didn't see things. For example, things are brighter. Things are brighter in the world. When you look at a neighborhood, you're not seeing the negative, like, you know, homelessness. You're not seeing people in dire straits. You see happiness. You see everyone's happy. You see everything that your perception is creating from rewiring your subconscious mind. It becomes your reality. So when, okay, I don't see people arguing. I don't see a dog doesn't growl at me. If I see a baby, all babies love me, because these are all things that I'm imprinting in my subconscious, and it has to, the assumption has to be portrayed into my life. Now, when you put your beliefs on at night, you become very frustrated, because when it starts imprinting, your subconscious mind is trying to push out, because it's a survival technique, right? Your subconscious mind tries to push out these new beliefs. So you will like start to rip your headphones off, and you'll wake up in the morning and you'll be like, what happened? My earphones, my earbuds are turned off. What happened? Like, you'll do it subconsciously. You don't even recognize that you're doing it, but your mind is trying to tell you, no, I don't want these new beliefs in here. Although they're good for you, your subconscious mind is trying to push them out. So understand that's going to happen. It's normal. It's normal for you to be frustrated. Like, sometimes my skin would even crawl. Sometimes I would be so agitated. I'd wake up a bit angry, like irritated. Like, I don't want to do beliefs anymore. Like my skin would crawl, sort of. Another thing that will start to happen is your dreams will become absolutely, once you know that one of the beliefs that have imprinted will start to become really, really wonderful. But before that, they are going to be, you're going to have a contradiction. When you start listening to these beliefs, it's going to be the opposite of what you're trying to imprint in your mind. For example, when I was trying to imprint, I make $1,000 a day. Before imprinted, I was constantly, someone was stealing from me in my dreams, and people were always trying to tell me, no, that's my money, you can't have my money, or they were stealing my wallet, or stealing my this, or trying to take things that were mine. The complete opposite of what I was wanting, but understandably that's you know, that means it's working. So that's a beautiful thing, because you know that it's working. So these are a few more of the symptoms and the signs that begin happening when you are imprinting new beliefs. And so I hope that you derive some benefit from this video. And as always, I'm most affably yours until my next swim. Cheers, darlings. Toodle pip.